I'm originally from Pakistan and I worked there for a number of years, and I wanted to address the issue of political violence and terrorism through my research. I especially wanted to see what kind of impact it has on children and what are parents' perception about how it impacts children. A lot of the knowledge we have on terrorism and political violence comes from our knowledge of war and disasters, and even if studies have been conducted, a lot of them are in the West. I looked at families that had been directly affected by political violence and terrorism, which means they had either lost a loved one in an incident, or they had injuries, or that they were present at the time of the incident. Our inquiry was looking at three important aspects. One was, what kind of impact does it have on children, what makes them more vulnerable, and what protects them. And the third most important thing that I wanted to look at was, how were they coping. And among the effects, there were certain effects which were on emotions. There was fear and disillusionment, there was loneliness and sadness, and especially which was related to losing a sibling. There were definitely effects on behavior like avoidance, argumentativeness, and aggression. And there was an effect on schooling, which was mostly unable to concentrate, leading to poor performance in schools. When we think about the helpful coping strategies, parental and family support was the biggest support for children to cope. Pakistan has a is a collectivist society. So a lot of the parents said that we were, at the time when the incident happened, especially for those who had lost a son, they said we were unable to look after ourselves, and at that time our own parents or our siblings were there to look after our children. And then the third most important coping was found to be religious beliefs and practices. So when I came to US to pursue my studies, for the first semester that I took the global mental health class. And that class really helped me clarify a lot of concepts. Obviously Dr. Vadeli is herself very inspirational, so having all those discussions with her, and then this was something that I made as part of my project. There is so much that we can learn from developing countries in terms of both what is happening there and how people are dealing with it.